guys, so we are back in Horton-in-Ribblesdale, and today we're going to do Pen-y-Ghent, which is directly over there. Looks like a proper gnarly mountain, so we're going to smash that in today. Weather sit rep, it's just started raining, which is not what was forecast, but it's all good. We've got waterproof, so we're all good again. What I didn't talk about last time was this car park. It's £5 to park in Horton-in-Ribblesdale, and it's got some fantastic facilities. It's got all nice clean toilets. You can fill your water bottles up with clean, fresh drinking water, and yeah, it's nice and big as well. I'll spin the camera around. Nice and big. Last week when we came, it was empty. There was only us and another car in, but today it's getting a bit more in here. Obviously it's a bit of a nicer day. There's Mike on the phone, business calls, and yeah, it's a great car park. So we'll check in shortly when we are on the trail. Pen-y-Ghent we're doing today, so we'll check in shortly. Cheers, guys. Say hi to the camera, Mike.
Hi to the camera.
It's following me. It's on follow me. So as we exited the car park, we turned right and we are walking up towards the way we came in. Really, it's we're going to spin the camera around so you can see. And this is the way we came in. As you're walking down this road, you'll come to this little signpost here. You cross over the road and you find yourself on this little path here next to the old vicarage. And this is the path which leads up to Pen-y-Ghent. So I made a few changes to my rig on this hike. Obviously last week when we went up in Gulborough, it was extremely windy, so you may notice there's a microphone here, and that's attached to my Osmo. I'm still using my Osmo. Managed to get it working again. No rice involved in it. Just stuck it on a radiator along with the extension rod, and I've got it working again properly. So I've changed a few settings in it, and yeah, I bought a wireless microphone and it doesn't seem to work with the Osmo. It works great with my phone, just doesn't work well with my Osmo. So I've had to put my wired studio mic, which is what I use for filming in the studio shed, on it today. So hopefully it will reduce a bit of wind noise, because it's tucked into my jacket here. You might be able to hear me a bit better as it is quite breezy now, so hopefully you'll be able to hear me better with no wind noise. So we are still on this path, and just above the wall over there is where we're heading. Pen-y-Ghent, or Pen-y-Ghent. So it's quite a nice path, this. It's nice and easy on the legs. When we did Ingleborough, I was so impressed with all the paths that are so well laid out. There's only a few little scrambles. Just brilliant. Nice and easy walking. It's what we like. Pen-y-Ghent. Looks like a gnarly descent that for us. We're going to be heading up that little ridge line up there. But first of all, down there, just beyond those little trees there, is the start of Horton. So we're going to get a bit more of a view when we just get over this little rise here. And we've been on the single track all the way along, past the old stone derelict house, and just keep on the track. Single track all the way up, and we're just getting some cracking views up here now. Much better than last week. Hardly any low cloud, so track's quite slippy, but it's all good. My mistake, that's not Horton. It's a very small Horton, but apparently I've never been here before to Horton, so this is going to be an absolute eye-opener. Mike just told me that's Horton's just around the corner. I thought that was it, but it's not. Obviously I've seen pictures of it and videos of other people getting around Horton, but I've never actually been, and it's been on my list for a while. Been too concerned with mountains, so apparently we're just around the corner from it now. I'm excited, really excited to see what it's all about. But we've just been walking past that one there. It's absolutely beautiful. It's just the higher up I get, the more stunning the scenery becomes. It's the same anywhere really, isn't it? I just love it, absolutely love it. So we're approaching Horton. It's just over this next couple of rises. I'm getting excited now, and we're just walking past Pen-y-Ghent. I don't know which one it is, so I'll say both from now on. And the sun's creeping through. Might have to get my sunglasses back on in a minute. It is quite bright, much better than last week. So, but yeah, we're just getting some nice. I can't stop looking at it. I really can't. It's an awesome mountain. It's got so many features to it. You've got that steep, if you're going up that way, you've got that steep ascent. If you're going up the Three Peaks way, you've got that steep ascent. And I'm gonna have to turn the camera around to show you, because I'm gonna hit the wind though, so you might not be able to hear me. But I'll turn it around and you can see. So that's steep ascent, and then you've got the big ridge line all the way down, and you can just make out that path. That's what we're going to be going up. But then you've got all this over here as well. I think that's called oh, something hill, Bow Hill, I can't remember. I'll have to check the maps and I'll check on that. But it's just, the path's nice and easy going, it's just lovely. We do enough mountains and scrambling and stuff like that, but this, it's just nice, easy going, and I love it. You get to get some real good thinking time as you're just placing one foot in front of the other. So we've just come through the little gate behind me with the signs. We're just going straight across now. There is a bit of a crossroads, as you can see, going up towards Pen-y-Ghent, but we're heading over to Horton, so we're going to carry on walking dead ahead through the gate and the path, muddy path, dead ahead. Just to give you a bit of reference, that's Pen-y-Ghent just behind that hill there, and that's the path there that leads up to it. And we are heading now this way. You can spot Mike in the distance. Obviously Mike's doing his own filming as well, so we have to try and keep our distance a little bit, but when each of us are filming. But yeah, we walk together quite a bit and then we stop and do I've just done a little fly of the drone, and yeah, it didn't it's just the wind's too high. I could see it buffeting about, and I thought, no, bring it back, not worth it, not worth the risk losing the drone to get a shot. So yeah, that's that idea gone. I've just got out of the wind a little bit. Need to do a bit of talking about this whole park because it's absolutely immense. It's just so spectacular to look at and just be here. I mean, I have to keep taking my glasses off just to make sure I'm looking at it correctly, because it's just unreal. It really is. It's an incredible piece of nature, and if you do get up this way, you definitely, this is a go-to. This is a must see for anybody. It's just amazing. So what I thought I was stood on solid ground there, turns out it's not solid ground, and there's a massive chasm underneath that. Looks like water erosion has just taken it out. I thought I was stood on solid rock there. No. The whole pot was amazing. Just retraced our steps back to the little signpost and hung a left up to where we're going to go and do Pen-y-Ghent now. So this is the gate and we're going to go through this. So before the wind actually swipes us off our feet, because we're in a quite a we're about to go into an exposed area, so thought I'd just do a quick little video of seeing what we can see at the moment. We've got Pen-y-Ghent right in front of us and it is looking absolutely stunning. So we're going to head that path there up to the ridge line and then across and then back down. But before the wind hits us, you can already feel it picking up now. Thought I'd just do this little quick video, and then the rest is going to be really windy, so it's going to be, hopefully we'll just have music playing so to keep you entertained. We'll check in when we get to the top. So if I just hold my mic like that, you might be able to hear me. So all those views that we didn't have last week, we've got them today. We've got some absolutely cracking views of Ingleborough, Whernside, Ribblesdale Viaduct, the lot. We're getting it all in, but it's just windy, so I can't really explain what is what because of the wind, and you probably can't even hear this. So once again, I might have to put some music over the top. So we're nearing to the top now of Pen-y-Ghent, and the wind is just brutal. I've just measured it, it's like 42 mile an hour gusts, I had one go up to 48, but it really is, it's just brutal. We saw a guy coming down on our way up, and even he said it was brutal, so we'll check in at the top. So I managed to tuck my microphone into my jacket and do my jacket up, so you might be able to hear me in all this wind now, but if you can't, I'll just put some music over it again. But just had a nice little spot of lunch on a little ledge. We're just working our way down now, as you can see. It's there was a chap who with diabetes, so if you're watching this, mate, hope you get to the top. Your confidence has risen for doing this little section, which is quite gnarly. It's a bit of a scramble coming up the side of, or the face of Pen-y-Ghent, rather than taking the nice slow rise up from the other side, from the Horton-in-Ribblesdale side. So just hope you can hear me, because if you can't, then this video is going to be pretty pointless. But yeah, plenty of people up here at the moment, all heading down, obviously taking the same route as we've done. But yeah, this is it's got to be real careful on stuff like this. A lot of it's loose, and yeah, it can be a little bit tricky. But it's starting to ease off a bit now, and I'm going to turn the camera around and you can see where we're going. So this is the path coming down now, as you can just point that down a bit more. There we go. Yeah, it's quite steep, although it is it's quite nice, well laid out and stuff. So yeah, it's really good. Let's just pan up a bit and we can see where we're heading. Yeah. It's some stunning scenery. Much better than last week where everything was clagged. So the wind's picked up again. It's proper howling now. Just come down a little scramble. That was quite fun. Manageable, even with a camera in one hand. But yeah, we're just walking down now, so we're going to try and get the drones out as soon as this wind, get out the wind a bit. It's not too bad. We're by a wall. You can see the wall behind me. So the wind isn't actually too bad. It was 30 metres ago. But yeah, thought I'd test out this microphone, see if it works where it is. If it doesn't, it's game over. Took the through that little gate, that little signpost, down this little track. Very windy. Crazy windy. Crazy. So the wind's dropped a bit now, so I can actually do some talking. Just come down, nice little scramble, only a couple of metres of stuff. But yeah, the wind's dropped a little bit, so it's although it has just picked up again, as you can probably hear. So yeah, it's we're not too far away from Horton-in-Ribblesdale now. Probably only got about a couple of miles to go, which is good. It's been a nice, it's been a good hike. This really nice hike. There's Mike. I think we've done about 6 miles so far. Considering we didn't actually get here till about 9:30, or set off till about 9:30 from Horton-in-Ribblesdale. I think we've done all right. It's about 2 o'clock now, and yeah, we've done all right. Finally the wind's dropped a little bit so I can actually talk. So we've just come past the gate that's behind me there. It's a big old trek down from Pen-y-Ghent. It's good going there. We've just come through a farm and just turned right onto one of the country roads. So we've got a little bit to go on, some nice hard standing, but the wind's dropped. It's been relentless for like the last, I'd probably say 3 hours. The only time it wasn't was when we huddled down behind a wall to have some lunch. So yeah, and it's still breezy, you can still feel it, but I just don't think we'll be getting any drones out. But it's all good. Some lovely views of rolling hills of the Yorkshire Dales. It's been fantastic again. It's not rained either. We had a little shower when we were about halfway to the waterfall, but it's been absolutely glorious apart from the wind. But we can deal with that. We deal with it. It's just stunning. Just found that lovely little river, the waterfall. It's just very picturesque, very quaint, and yeah, it's just the Yorkshire Dales all over. It's beautiful. So we're on our way back now to obviously to the car in Horton-in-Ribblesdale. Shouldn't be too far along now. Before I forget, I've not actually done a kit list for today, but it's exactly the same as the kit list when we went and did Ingleborough. So if you want to know what I'm wearing, you want to know what kit I've got with me, then check out the Ingleborough video. It's before this one before this one. So we are back to civilization now, and we are back in Horton-in-Ribblesdale, and it's yeah, we're just coming past the church, which is looking very quaint, looking very nice. Lovely old medieval church. So guys, we've got to the end of this hike of the wonderful Pen-y-Ghent. We are back at the car park where we started this morning, and all is well. Clocked in about 7.5 miles, so that was a good hike. If you haven't already, thanks very much for watching this video so far, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and I can carry on making these videos for you. Okay guys, until the next one, take care.